Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. You can come to my talk show anytime. We have Coffee Talk with Karen every weekday at 11 a.m. And we have Real Talk with Karen Stacy every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's not your mama's talk show. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. And let's have some fun, baby. You can find us on all social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Testing. Is this mic working? You better believe it is. I'll see you guys soon. To do with the accent.
The what?
The accent.
You're worried about my accent. Not for nothing.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying.
Now it's nighttime.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. Well, we got like no lighting here.
That's all right. Listen,
we're making it work.
The way we're doing this is amazing.
We're doing it. We got it.
Yeah. No.
Right?
I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
Oh, you have an accent. I know I have an accent. I own that. But if you think you don't have an accent, you're out of your freaking mind.
It's not an accent. That's an accent.
Yeah, that's an accent.
A very
too.
Strong one at that.
Yes, you love my voice.
It goes right through you.
Vinny rather texts with me because he hates my voice.
Yeah, I can't listen to that.
He'd rather text. We do a lot of our talking via text. It works. It works better that way. Nobody gets that. He doesn't get a headache. To stream. What is up here with the technical difficulties? I think Joey made me crazy and I couldn't get on. All right, let's see. Maybe let's make sure I look okay here. Hi, you guys. Can you hear me? Testing. Is this mic working? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? I don't know. It said my audio was on. It wasn't on. What's going on here? I got all disheveled here because Joey can't figure out how to get on here. Am I there? Anybody hear me? Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Just somebody tell me if the audio. Okay, somebody said yes. Okay, thank you. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Hi, Vinny. Vinny, did you just want to kill yourself listening to that video? I'm trying to get the lighting right. All right, so we got 1-800-problems because when you're dealing with old school people, nothing's easy. So I was trying to, work with Joey earlier to get him on here with me. That didn't quite happen. And he's telling me that he can't figure out how to connect. So I was trying to give him a few extra minutes so that we could figure out what to do. And I guess if that be the case, then you're going to have to just look at me and we are going to, okay, why are things coming up on my computer that I don't need on right now? So I guess we're going to have to do a call-in, which I certainly did not want to do, but it is what it is. So I guess that's what we're going to do. So let me just say hello to whomever is on. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy page. So if you haven't already done so, please click that follow button, turn your notifications on. We are also on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group, and we are live on YouTube, Twitter, and I'm sorry, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Real Talk Karen Stacy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please share the video. Tell all your friends. I went for a little sassiness this evening. What do you guys think? You know, I'm like, I play dress up all by myself. It's all good. I know it's a little wacky here, but it's okay. It'll work. So hi, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Share out the video. Unfortunately, Joey was having technical difficulties, so we're going to have to do this over the phone. I apologize because the audio isn't great when we do that, and it's not the way I like to do things, but it is what it is. Asa, good evening. Oh, you got your magic wine. All right, Emily, good for you. So hurry up, share it out to all your friends. Sounding lovely. Okay, loud and clear. You hear me. Testing. Is this mic working? Okay, let me see. Lisa G. She has to invite you or you invite her. I don't know who's saying this. But it's with what I work, what I use, that's not how it goes. Let me see. Who else is on here? Liking the purple accent. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I did add, he's not able to do it. So let me get him on the phone and let's figure this out. This is definitely not the way I wanted to do this. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm just on the phone now. You can't fake a live show, I'll tell you that. Are you there? All right, I'm going to put you on live. Hang on. Okay, let me see. Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
I hope so. Can everybody out there hear him? Good.
Can everybody hear me?
Well, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Can they hear me?
I don't know.
Wait till they leave a comment.
Well, keep talking.
I'm gonna
yes.
watch the show as I'm talking.
Yes, we can hear him. Okay, yes, everybody can hear you, but I hear an echo. Are you like in like a big room or something?
No, I got the ear thing in my phone.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay.
But everybody can hear me. Is it echoing for everybody?
Yeah, it sounds like you're hiding in the bathroom.
No, I'm in a room. I'm in a regular room. Karen.
All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to work with this. This is not how I roll, Joey. We needed.
I couldn't get on it. I'm sorry, everybody. I couldn't get on, but
you know, Joey, that's not how you want to start the show. I couldn't get on it. Oh, you gotta laugh, Joey. You gotta laugh. So just for everybody that is tuning in on the phone right now, is now you like to be called Joey, or what is it, Joseph? What am I doing?
Whatever you want to call me, Joseph, Joey, whatever. Well,
I'm partial to Joey.
That's what I like too.
Okay, so that was what I was asking you. I don't have to call you something that you don't like. So we got Joe. I call you Joey from Manhattan because that was what you said to me the first time you jumped on my show. Remember?
Right, and I gotta call you Gangsta Mama, right? That's your name.
Well, I don't want to be a godmother. I mean, I think of like a magic wand or something when we think of godmother. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a good name for you, the godmother. Just listen to that, godmother.
I don't know.
The godmother. All right, we won't say it.
The godmother of
your gangster mama.
Whatever.
That's James.
Yeah.
James gave you that name, right?
Yeah, Shorty gave me that name a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So for those of you that are just tuning in, on the phone with me is Joey. And so Joey, do me a favor. This is what I do whenever I have anybody on the show. I ask a very simple question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Who the hell are you?
Who am I?
Yep.
Joseph Casolo.
Okay.
I'm the producer of New York Ties. I started it. It's a true story about my life, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to leave that confidential. Everybody knows. And we're making a movie about part of my life story, and the rest is going to be fiction. And I met up with James Pereira, Shorty, who's an amazing actor, amazing director that don't take no shit from nobody, as you can see when you talk to him, right?
Right.
And he's just an amazing person. We put a wonderful cast together. I want to thank everybody for joining this project. It started out really, really small, and it just grew and grew. Now it grew so much, it's just overwhelming. And the way we're going about it now, we're starting to keep everything hushed because I get very excited, James said. I start posting everything. Like he said one night when he was on the phone with me, and I said, hold on, guys, I got to post something. And he never let that down. But he's working hard every night. He calls me 3 o'clock in the morning, wakes me up. Joey, what are you doing? You all right? I said, yeah, James, I'm sleeping. So I try to call him the next night, 3 in the morning. But I said, you know what? I can't call him because he's up. He's up all night, this guy, working on the props. Be quiet. And everything being put together, we just want to be very precise with everything. And we want to take our time. I can't rush into anything because I want this thing to be very, I just want it to be right. You understand? I mean, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you didn't really answer the question, though. I asked you who you are, and you went into that. We want to know about Joseph Casolo, the person. So who are you? Who were you before this started?
I'm just a Joseph Casolo that did what I did back then, back in 2012. That's how this all started.
Okay,
but I
so
don't want to get into that. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so what is your background? What do you do for a living?
I work in a restaurant. I'm on the pizza line, so I've been making pizzas all my life.
Okay,
so,
okay, and do you have a family?
I do. I have a wife, 3 kids. My kids live in Connecticut.
Okay.
2 daughters and a son.
Young, old, what?
They're one's 23.
Oh, they're
22,
grown.
and 25.
Okay, they're grown.
I was from Connecticut, moved to Manhattan, New York.
Okay.
And then I moved to Carolina to get away from New York.
Okay.
So I don't stay in the mix. I didn't want to get in trouble over there because if I went back there, I'd be right back in the streets getting in trouble. I know myself. So I'm doing the right thing now, I'm working, trying to do this movie here, the series, and that's me. I'm just a normal guy that I'm not getting in trouble no more. That's it.
Okay, well,
Get my head up every day.
That's always a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So now what, I mean, obviously you're on today because we've been talking about New York Ties. So you're saying that this came from, this came from your life experiences that you decided to do this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit.
Okay.
Back in 2012, I got in a little trouble.
Okay.
I was involved with some people, did some stupid things, went to federal prison for 5 years.
Okay.
So as I'm in prison, across from me, I see this guy come in. I didn't think none of it. I didn't say nothing. A couple of days later, he starts talking to me. I said, who are you? He tells me his name. I'm going to say his name. He's on the group page now also. He's out of prison. His name is John Kariakou. He's a writer, and he got sent to prison for waterboarding, letting information out that he shouldn't have. He's a CIA agent. So when he told me that in prison, I said, oh, wait, I can't talk to you because they're gonna think I'm a rat here in prison. So he goes, no. Let me just tell you something. I said, go ahead, make it short. So he says to me, do you mind if I write about your story while you're here? I said, how do you know about my story? This is my first time talking to you. So he says, I'm the CIA, Joey. We know everything. Now, this guy just came into prison that day, and he's saying this to me. So I said, you know what? Go ahead, write something and give it back to me, and let me see it. So the next day, or the next week, he gives me 4 pages. To this day, I have the pages here, the original pages he wrote.
Okay.
Well, Karen, I read this. As I'm reading it, it's bringing me back to what I had done, what I was involved in. This guy knew word for word about why I went to prison. He's CIA, so I guess they know everything. So anyway, he writes the book. I said, put some stuff in it, what you wrote me, but don't put everything. So he wrote the book. The name of the book is called How I Survived and Thrived in Prison, meaning him. So he wrote my story, and it's out in Barnes & Noble. So my idea, as the years go by, I'm sitting in prison. And I said, you know what, John? I said, I think I'm going to make a movie or a series when I get out of here. I'm going to try to do something. And that's where I'm at now. But what we're going to do, the series, it's going to be part of my story, but then the rest is all we're going to fix it. I don't want my whole story because I've been through enough. I did what I did. I made mistakes. I'm better now. And that's my life story. That's it. And I'm letting everybody know. That's what happened.
Okay. So, I'm just back up for 1 second because I got a little bit confused. You said that he was writing a book, but he included your story in the book, or the book was.
He wanted to write about a few prisoners, maybe 4 or 5 guys, about their story, why they came to prison.
Okay.
Because he knew about me, everything. How, I don't know.
Okay.
So, but I'm telling you, what he wrote was word for word, with the extortion and the gambling and all that, word for word.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
You know what? They wanted to know, what is the name of the book, Joey?
How I Survived and Thrived in Prison.
How I Survived and Thrived in Prison. And the author of the book is?
By John Kariakou.
Kariakou.
He's always on CNN. Yeah, he's always on CNN. He's a big-time writer.
Okay, so there you go, because I saw Lisa's comment. She wanted to know the name of the book. So now that was what gave you the idea to do a New York Ties?
Yes.
Okay, so did you, so you based the script off of that?
Well, no. I was going to do the whole thing with my story, what happened back in 2012. But I said, you know what? I'm not a John guy. I'm not one of them big guys. I'm a nobody. Nobody wants to see a movie about that. So I'm thinking here. I said, we'll put a little bit in it and fiction out the rest, drama and all that. So that's what I want to do. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, once you hear a John Gotti's name, oh yeah, the people are gonna go watch it. They're gonna say Joseph Casolo. Who the fuck is that?
Right.
You know, but when New York Times comes out, they're gonna know who Joseph Casolo is. Trust me, they know already.
Okay, so who wrote the script?
James Pereira.
So Shorty wrote the.
He's writing the script as we speak. Yes.
Writing the script as we speak. Okay.
Yeah. That's why he's up all night.
I see. Okay.
That's why everybody's asking me, when are we going? When are we going? I just can't go. You just can't write a script in 2 nights. You know?
Oh, of course. No, that's like, that takes a long time.
But this is what we want to do now. We were going to start the series. Okay, first episode. But now we decided to do a pilot series. So we're going to do the pilot series, put that out, then we're going to start the first series.
Okay, hold on a second. What do you mean by a pilot series, Joey?
Pilot series tells you somewhat about the movie and the story, but not everything. It captures you. You know, we want to capture the people.
So
then you're going to want to see more.
Well, to my understanding, when somebody does a pilot, it's usually it's like one show, and that's what they shop around. You know, if you ever see any of the you know, like the sitcoms and stuff, you will see the pilot, which was the very, very first thing that they shoot. And then that's how people would pick it up on different networks and such. So you're talking about a pilot?
It's called a pilot series. That's what it's called.
But a series would mean more than one, no?
Well, this is the first pilot series. Maybe I said it wrong. First pilot series.
It's a pilot.
Go into the thing. Yeah.
Okay, right. Gotcha. Well, yeah, and that's what they normally, that's like just an episode, and that's what you would shop around, you know, to whoever, HBO or, you know, whoever it is that would Netflix. Be.
All of them, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that is tuning in tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are also live on Facebook on the Karen Stacy page, on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. I hope we're live on the New York Times group, and you guys share this so that everybody can see it. And we are also live on YouTube, Twitter, and Periscope. So on the phone with me tonight is Joseph Casolo. And I just want to say thank you, Joey. We had some technical difficulties, so he's just on the phone. And if everybody could do me a favor and share out the video for me, I would greatly appreciate that. So we are talking about, Joey is doing so now you said you're the producer of
I am the producer, yes.
New York Times.
James is the director and the creator of this now.
Okay.
He's the brain of this all. The scenes that I can't give it out, but I'm just saying the scenes that he's putting together are unbelievable. And it's just amazing the way this guy works.
Joey, are you in the middle of the highway?
No.
All I keep hearing is like,
Bill, you still hear it?
No, I don't hear it now. It just sounded like there were like motorcycles or cars going by. That's why I was asking.
Out on the back porch.
Ah, I see. So there you go. Then that was what I heard. Okay.
But anyway, I give James a lot of credit, Shorty.
Uh-huh.
He's an amazing guy, and I can't wait for everybody to see this because you're going to see all his work. I mean, we're on the phone. I'm on the phone with my earpiece and at work making pizzas, getting yelled at. Get off the phone. I said, I can't. I'm talking to Shorty. So they let me go. They let me talk, you know. But he's such amazing. Whatever he says, he means. He just tells you, like you, whatever you say, you mean. That's it.
Thank you.
You know?
So I have a question. One of Lisa asked, how is New York Times in comparison to The Sopranos? Is it like a similar series?
Well, like I said, I would love this to be the next Sopranos, which I really believe 100% from the bottom of my heart that it is going to be better than The Sopranos with the scenes James is putting together, because all you see in The Sopranos, I'm not putting nothing down, The Sopranos, Goodfellas, all the gangster movies, it's all killing and that's all they do. Shoot, guns, kill you. This is going to be on a different level. I cannot say, it's confidential now. Shorty will kill me if I say it. But I'm just letting people know this series here, what you're going to see, you've never seen scenes like this before. I mean, there'll be killing scenes, yeah, but they're going to be different. Not just shoot you, goodbye. It's going to be on a whole different level. I don't know if that answers her question, but...
Okay. So now, hi, obviously so what kind of experience do you have in the, in this field?
This is my first film.
Okay. Now you keep saying film, but it's not
my first series here. This is the first thing I've ever done.
Okay. So that's really, an amazing, project to take on, because there are so many moving parts, to this. So, to have the know-how, to put it all together is a tremendous undertaking.
That's Shorty's brain there. Shorty, James Pereira.
Okay.
He's been around a long time.
Okay.
That's why I hooked up with him.
Okay. That's great. And then now, I know that, I see, obviously, I follow your page and everything. How did you end up, I've seen, all these people, that are part of the cast and stuff. How did that come about? How did you cast for the roles in the series?
Well, this is amazing how this happened.
Okay.
Most of them reached out to me. I reached out to a few of them, but they had seen, I guess, on the group page what was going on, and they were interested.
Okay.
So what I did was I took my time to scout these people out. I went on their Facebook. I went over all the things they did, and I picked each one individually that would, in my mind, would fit the part. And look what happened. It's just the people that I picked and the people who reached out to me. It's just amazing. It's crazy the way this happened. It just happened. It's not like I went out to look for these people. I started promoting this even before we shot the first pilot here in Carolina. So that's really where it started. And James Pereira drove all the way here from New York to do it with me. So after that, we decided to do this one in New York, which is going to be much bigger and better. And I have to say more professional. I had to start somewhere.
So now you're saying, so in terms of what's interesting to me, you have to really have a great eye for things, because if you're saying that the script is in the works, so it's hard to cast someone to a role when the role hasn't been developed yet. So how were you able to put those pieces together?
Well, it's by the people on Facebook. James knows most of them too. He knows these people.
Okay.
Personally. So he's been in movies with them before. He's been in series with most of them before. So that's how really this came together. And these people, like I said, I scouted them out. I just didn't see a pretty girl or a good-looking guy and say, okay, yeah, you're going to be good. No, I didn't do that. I took my time. These people sent me their trailers, their whatever they had, whatever they were in. I watched what they sent me, and I said, I like it. I like it. These people are no joke either. They're very professional. And like I said, I cannot do this by myself. I have this whole cast, and they're just amazing people, and this is going to work. And if they didn't think it wasn't going to work, they won't even be involved. But they see what's going on. They see what I do on the page. I'm not playing. I mean, this is something I really want from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to make this happen. No matter what I got to do, I'm going to make this happen.
Well,
I will not let anybody down.
It's a huge undertaking, especially, in a situation like yourself where, you don't have, as much experience in that department. So I would imagine that it's overwhelming.
I have James.
I understand. I'm talking about you personally. I'm not talking about James. I'm saying for you, it has to be a huge undertaking because, look, when I first started doing my show, I had no idea what the hell I was doing with, even when I first, but my background is theater. So I've been in the theater. I've been entertaining since I'm 3 years old. So that part was easy, but the technical part of it, like when I first started, one of the people that were on the radio station was the one who actually, helped me to go on the air. I had no idea what to do. I was like, just sit me down and, give me the mic, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Press this, do this. What's this? I mean, I had to learn it all. I didn't, even just, the prompts in between, right? Even, knowing when to do a station identification, people have to teach you these things. So,
James is teaching me.
right.
James
So
is
that's what
teaching
I'm
me.
saying. So
I learn a
you're
lot from him.
right. So you're fortunate, because it is challenging when you first start on something. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I first started the show, I had a couple of drinks before I would do the show, because I was so nervous that, and once, I had a couple of drinks, I wasn't as nervous. But then I was having too many drinks, and then I didn't like the way I sounded on the air. And now, ironically, thank God I have grown, as much as I have, and I really don't drink when I do the show. I'll do, once in a blue moon, I'll have a glass of wine or a cocktail with somebody if we're out. But for the most part, I won't do that anymore. But what I'm saying is that it was very intimidating, or not even, it was scary, because, like, here you are, you're up, in front of everybody, lights, camera, action. And you're like, what do I do? And then, like, even like now, right? Like now not that I'm a pro, but now I have the experience. Okay, we tried to get you on, for instance, tonight. We had an issue getting you physically on. Boom, we have a backup plan. And instead of me, like, if this was 3 years ago, my heart would be pounding out of my chest. I would be in a total panic. Oh my God, I got to be on. And I'm telling you, Joey, I got to go on at 8 o'clock. Try to figure it out. Once I get on, I'll get back to you. We'll see what happens. If this was 3 years ago, I would have been like, oh my God, we got to go on.
I had that backup plan. I said, just call me. Just call me.
Right. So
if it comes down to that,
there's always,
I'm sorry, but
no, but what I'm saying is that, I can imagine for, you, it's a huge undertaking, because there's a really, huge margin for error when you, attempt something new to begin with. And
very stressful.
Right. And also, I mean, I think very highly of Shorty and everything you're saying 100%. But it's difficult to rely on someone else for your baby to work. And I'm a control freak. So like for me, when I was doing my show, when the guy that was putting it on the air for me, he, something happened with him. And it was like, I'm sorry, I'm not available anymore to do it. And now my show wasn't going to go on because I didn't know how to do it. So now
I'll tell you this. James had looked into my eyes and he said, Joey, I'm with you 100% on this. I can see it in your eyes. He says, I see through a lot of people, but I see it in your eyes, Joey. This is what you want to do. This is what you really want to do. So he says, I'm going to be with you 100%. That's what he said to me, this guy. And
you know what? Again, I'm not discounting Shorty at all. I think that it's phenomenal that is the case. But what I'm saying is that, like, from my own personal experience, I've had a lot of people tell me that I could count on them. And I couldn't. Right. I always say, when somebody says, don't worry, I got you. The minute somebody says that to me, I'm running in the other direction, because normally that doesn't work. So, like,
this is in his blood.
Well, and again,
James' blood.
I'm not discounting him whatsoever. I'm just saying that I'm just saying that on your end, it's a lot of an undertaking, because when we have to rely on other people, it becomes a little scary, like, when I was, I was a hairdresser and we opened up a salon. Now, what happens if my workers call out sick? You got to be able to do that haircut. So if you own,
as we go.
You know what I'm saying?
I listen, I watch.
Right. So if you're not a hairdresser, for instance, and you're opening up a hair salon and your hairdresser doesn't show up, you got to close the doors, because you can't cut hair.
Well, these doors ain't closing. I'll tell you that right now. No way.
What Lisa is saying, I'm a freelance journalist reporter. Can you ask Joey when the series will be ready for press, I'd like to reach out with my credentials.
Well, we have a date in mind, but like I said, I cannot give that information out now. It's soon. I can say soon. It's just like I said, James and I have to make sure this is right. When we're ready to film, I will, you know me, I'll be right on that Facebook telling everybody the date. But right now, he's doing the script. We're getting all the props together, all our locations. That's what we've been doing this last month or 2 months.
So Joey, can I tell the Lisa that's on right now to just reach out to you personally?
Yes, she can friend me on Facebook if I'm not friends with her already, or whatever she wants.
Lisa, please feel free to reach out to Joey because I don't have the answers to that for you. I was just going to ask.
Message to me on Messenger or whatever.
Yeah, you can reach out, Lisa, to Joey so he can better answer you. So wait, okay. So you're saying locations. So now I see, there are people that are part of the cast that live in all different places. I mean, some people are in other countries, some people are in other states, some people, aren't in the city. So this has to be, where is the funding coming from for all of this? I mean, that's a big, you got to fly everybody in. You got to.
No, that was set up first. Oh, I'm flying in, Julie from Australia and my cameraman and myself. Everybody else is from New York, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing about it is I kept on picking up these people because I just fell in love with them. They're acting, the actors and actresses, I fell in love with these people. And I really know these people are great actors and actresses and great people. So when I kept posting everything, everybody saying this one's going to play this one's going to play this, James calls me up and says, Joey, you got 45 people here. We're going to have to hire a bus. So that's what we're doing. We're going to bring them all on a bus because, when you're ready to film, I can't have John over here. He got a flat tire.
Yep.
She's caught somewhere else.
Yep.
These people got to be on the bus. So this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
So that's funny.
So now what about when you have, so you're saying, I didn't realize, cause I've seen a lot of the people that are in, that you had casted, and a lot of people don't, that I thought weren't in New York, but what do I know?
Yeah.
So, how about,
I did that for a reason. I've got everybody from there.
Right. Well, that makes sense. That's smart thinking. How about rehearsals and stuff? How are you going to manage that with people that, aren't, in those locations?
Like I said, we're going to have the bus. When we're doing a scene, say it's all the guys doing a scene. I already talked to this with James. Say all the guys are doing a scene. Okay, we're going to go shoot over here for 3 hours, 2 hours. Well, the rest of the people are going to get on that bus, and they're going to go. The ladies are going to go to the salon, whatever they want to do. That's what they're going to do. They're going to go eat while we do this scene. We're not going to have everybody standing around because it's just going to be hectic. We want the people that are shooting this scene. Only those people are going to be there. That's the way it's going to go. Does it make sense?
Yes, no, I understand, but I that wasn't what I was asking about, rehearsing, because obviously,
rehearsing.
Yep.
Well, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have a big meeting on a Friday. We might shoot some that Friday night. Then Saturday and all day Saturday, Sunday, we're filming. That's going to be from Friday to Sunday. That's it for this pilot series. 3 days. For that.
Okay. No, I was just, okay, so that's filming. Okay, I was just trying to understand.
We're going to be rehearsing. That's why I had posted on the group page, everybody bring regular clothes and a pair of sneakers. I don't know if you've seen that for rehearsal.
Uh-huh.
I just posted that the other day.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
But, I think we're doing a damn hell of a good job. And
well, you know,
I see everybody loves us. We just don't want no trouble. Everything's gonna go smooth. We're gonna have a meeting that Friday. We're gonna James is director. He's gonna speak. He's gonna let everybody know what's going on, what he wants. We don't want people. I think you should do this. I think no. Don't say anything. You're just here that you're gonna do your parts, and that's it. James is running the show. That's it. The director is running the show. It's got to go smooth. It has to go smooth. You know
right.
what I mean?
Well, I mean, so I have like Lisa saying, how does Julie rehearse since she lives in Australia? That I'm just reading the comments.
Well, she'll be sent a script. It'll be sent out as soon as it's done. Everybody's going to get the script. And plus, this is only a pilot series, so you know it's not a whole script for the series. You know, this series only runs 3 days. 2 days, really.
Right, but it's one pilot that you're filming, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pilot series, yes.
You know, a series would imply more than one, so it's.
No, not when you say pilot series. It's a pilot series.
Okay.
One pilot series.
Okay.
Then you go into the series.
Gotcha. So that's where you're going to start, and all the filming goes there. And then after that, basically you got to shop it around and see who picks it up before you go into production, right?
Yeah. And from what we put together with these actors and actresses, I can't see anybody picking this up. I just really can't. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe me, I say 100% it will be picked up.
Okay. Well, I mean,
look at these actors and actresses. Just look at them.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know that a lot of the people that were casted, I don't know their background. So I wasn't aware of, you know, what they've done in the past. I know Raphael is coming on next week, and I know has been in a couple of movies and series and stuff.
Very talented. Yes. All of them are. Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know people's backgrounds. You know, I mean, I see a lot of people that are in it that I don't know if they've done things like that before. So it's really an amazing opportunity because, you know, so many people dream of, you know, making it big and, you know, being a star. And, you know, it's great that you're giving people this opportunity.
Yeah, and I just want to say it's not only me it's about each and every one of the cast. We're going to all do this together. Everybody's going to shine. And I want to bring up one person that's very young that has a big future ahead of him. And his name is Sal Sassano.
Okay.
This kid is 13 years old. His mother and father drove him out here from Illinois. They reached out to me on Facebook and seen what was going on.
Okay.
So they showed me him. He had blonde hair then. I said, you know, I like the looks of this kid. So I said, can you dye his hair black? And then she did. Well, now, I mean, he's Italian, but he got the look now. This kid is amazing. I just want to put that out there. We're going to make him shine. He's got a big career ahead of him.
I know, you know, it's so terrible, right? I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to say this because I don't know, it's prejudice, but I don't know, for some reason, blondes just don't come off tough.
No, this kid's 13 years old. He knows what he's doing. He's just a natural, this kid.
That's great.
Believe me.
That's, you know, it's, you know, that's great. And the whole key to, you know, casting is getting the right person, you know, for the role so that, you know, art always imitates life, right? So, you know.
That's why we're taking time. We're putting everybody together. We put the guys and the families already. When we get there that Friday, this is what we're going to do. All the women, we're going to line up with the guys and see who matches with who. I want everything perfect. The height, everything.
Well, also the chemistry is big.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna have, somebody's gonna be, the girlfriend, somebody's gonna be the wife. There's gotta be that between them,
Oh, it will.
So yeah, that's definitely, and unfortunately, now we live in a virtual world, right? So it's so hard to feed off of that energy, right? So it's definitely challenging, to say the least.
And I have to say this: I just want everybody to know, all the cast and whoever's watching, I cannot do this by myself. I'm gonna make everybody shine in this, and everybody together in one circle. This is our circle. We're family now, and everybody's gonna work together. I see it as I talk to everybody, and that's the way it's gonna go. That's the way it is. It looks like it to me. I mean, when I need help, I have a question or something, I don't only go to James, or I don't only go to him. Raphael, I ask Raphael a lot of questions. Dominic Mancino helps me out a lot. They're all professionals, these people. If I don't know something, I'll ask. I'm not just going to do it, and then it's not right. I'm not like that.
Right.
I want everything to be perfect.
Well, good luck with that. But, it's good to have, a team, so to speak, because it ain't easy. And especially, like I said, some people can wear all hats, but, you live and you learn, especially, that you're coming in on the ground, up, so to speak. There's gonna be a learning process and a learning curve. I do things and then it's like, after I watch it or after I listen or after I look at something, even like 2 weeks later, I'm like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like what I did. And now I gotta, backwatch, I gotta backtrack and do it a little bit differently. So,
now let me ask you something.
What?
What do you think about this? I mean, I can see your interest there. You won't even be bothering with me on the show or the group. Is it interesting to you?
Well, absolutely. I'm sorry?
Did it catch your interest?
Well, absolutely. Of course, it absolutely caught my interest. And I, a lot of the people that are in this, that have been cast, I happen to know.
Right.
And so, like watching the names, and everything, I'm like, what's going on? Who, and honestly, I'm like, who's this, Joseph? Like, who are these people? I know this one, I know that one, I know this one, I know that one. And I was kind of like, oh, I didn't know this person, was an actor or an actress or, whatever the case. And I'm like, what's up with this? Who is this? And then, I started talking to people and, getting a little bit, more of the information. And then you came on my show because Julie Angelina, my drunken housewife, was on the show, and she's always a great supporter, and she shared it. And I think she tagged you. And you came on, and it was like from the first time you and I spoke, we just like clicked, right? I mean, we hit it off, right away. And then I met, Shorty, and him and we clicked right away as well. To be honest with you, most of the people that I met that are affiliated with New York Ties, we all clicked right away.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It just happened. Nobody begged anybody nothing. It just came like that. It happened. We all came together, the right people. It's amazing.
Well, it's, I believe in the universe, and I believe that, the right people connect with the right people. And, it's like I said, some people click and some people don't. From my upbringing and, the way I was raised, I don't do, like you said, I don't like sugarcoat things. I don't dance around stuff. I'm straight up, and so when I met you, you were what won me over and I told you this, was when, you said, we talked about the show or whatever, and you were like, I'd love to do the show. And you were like, all right, well, you know what? How can we help each other? And that was when you kind of like, I told you, like, that meant something to me, because most people are just looking out for themselves. And in this,
I'm not like that at all. You know that. I know.
In this business,
I want to see everybody succeed.
Yes, and in this business,
everybody, I cannot do it by myself.
Right. Absolutely. And then, I spoke with Shorty as well. And, to be honest with you, you're asking me how I feel about it. I was really very honored that Shorty wanted to come on the show and basically said that, I was the go-to person for New York Ties, which meant a lot to me, because he didn't know me personally. I mean, thankfully, I have a good reputation and I'm solid. And so all you got to do is go online and see. And I'm not for everybody, because I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. And a lot of people, don't appreciate that. But if, every once in a while, you got to do it. But I appreciated the fact that you guys all kind of like welcomed me in. And it was like, you guys didn't know where to put me first. Like, okay, she's going to do the talk show. Okay, she's going to be a mom wife. Okay, she's going to be this. Okay, she's going to be that. So it was great, because I was in high demand and I can be everything. So it's all good. But, listen, it's a great opportunity for so many people, because you reached out your hand, and you have so many people that are so excited, anticipating, looking forward to it. And it's, phenomenal that you're able to give this opportunity to so many people. So, you know what? I thank you for that, for everyone that is a part of it. And it's true, it is a circle, and it's nice to be part of a circle, so to speak. I don't really need to fit in, but what I do appreciate is that I like when people are accepted for who they are. And I feel like that's what you guys are about.
Yeah, I have the best heart ever. I will give you my last penny. That's the way I always been. I was brought up like that, and it just stuck with me. I mean, I'll give anybody anything, but sometimes you can't do that. My wife tells me,
right?
But I do it anyway.
Right.
That's me.
Well,
I go in. For example, real quick.
Go ahead.
I was in the store the other day, and this kid came in with his mother, little kid, and he wanted some candy. And the mother was very fresh to him. No, I'm not. You're not buying it. Really fresh to this little kid, grabbing him by the arm. So I took out the money. It wasn't much, but I bought the kid the candy. And I said to her, I said, I'm sorry for doing this. I don't know why you don't want him to have candy. I don't know. I didn't say to her, maybe she don't have the money or what, but I bought the kid the candy. And just to see that smile on this kid's face. And the mother came up and gave me a little hug, said thank you. So that meant to me that she didn't want to spend no money. But it was, $1, $2, whatever. People don't have that, So I did that for the kid, and it just made me feel good, see that smile.
I would have kicked your fucking ass if you bought my kid candy. No, that was very sweet.
I held the candy up to the lady, and I pointed at myself, and she knew what I was saying. And she gave me a nod. That's what she had done for me.
So you got the okay.
She grabbed the kid and said, hey, kid over here, you want candy?
Yeah, you got, no, I didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying, because I'm so strict.
Yeah, I know.
I don't let my son eat that shit, but I know what you're saying. That's why, but you know what? It's, and that's awesome. That's what it's all about. I think that the reason why the world has gone awry, in my opinion, is because no one's word is bond anymore. And unfortunately, in business, I remember when I had my salon, and the best advice I ever got from my lawyer was a verbal agreement is worth the paper it's written on. And I never forgot that, because I didn't understand when you shake a hand or you tell somebody you have my word, that's
old school.
right. That's better than a piece of
You
paper.
better listen to that. Yeah.
Right. So now I'm in business and, I had a written agreement. I mean, I had a verbal agreement. I was getting this salon. We were going to take it over. I moved all of my clientele up there and they sold the salon out from under me. And my lawyer said, well, a verbal agreement is worth the paper it's written on. And that lesson taught me so much. So it's been tricky for me in the sense of I'm glad to meet people whose word is bond. In this day and age, you can't take nobody's word for nothing. So, to me, my reputation is worth everything, which is why when people talk shit about me, it pisses me off because that's defamation of character. I mean, I don't care. People could say whatever they want to say because, I'm strong enough in who and what I am. But, it's just, having people that give their word and actually stand by what they say is golden.
That's right.
And hopefully, bringing in another, I don't know, I'm just saying, but you're going to do a mob series. That would be a great storyline to add into that, right? Where people gotta, like the code, maybe reintroduce that back into the world again because there is no code anymore.
Don't worry about it. Believe me.
Don't worry. I'll write the script, Joey. Hand it over. I'll write the script. I got it all taken care of.
Wait till you see what's going on here. Oh, I wish I could say I can't say it.
It's okay. You don't have to say it. You can just tease us. It's all good. It's obvious.
Can I say something real quick?
Please.
This is how it really. I'll give you a little taste of the last pilot trailer. 2 infants were dropped off on a set of church stairs. The infants were me and Mrs. Solano, right? Joey Solano and Mrs. Solano as infants. They were dropped off on a set of church stairs.
Okay.
By their notorious mobster family who didn't want them growing up in the mafia life.
Oh.
So they dropped them off on a set of church stairs with the money in the basket and they left. But the 2 kids grew up to be in the mafia anyway.
Huh.
So then it goes on from there.
Interesting. Okay. I like it. That's a pretty crazy thing, right? How that, you try to keep them out of harm's way and they walk right into it because it's just in their blood, I guess.
Yeah. And I have to say a big thank you to Tony DePorti for writing and taking his time and putting out the New York High song. He did such an amazing job. And Pasquale, Teddy, and Gino for their amazing Bronx theme and the Brooklyn Man. Mm-hmm. We have amazing music in this series also. And it just fits right in. Like, that's another thing. It's just, we're shooting in the Bronx and Brooklyn. And look, these 2 songs came along. I didn't have them make them. They were out already. The Brooklyn Man and the Bronx theme. I mean, what's better than that? That's where we're going to be filming, in the Bronx and Brooklyn.
I know. Well,
click to it also.
Pasquale is from my old freaking neighborhood. So,
Yeah, he's an amazing too. I've been talking with him a long time now.
Yeah. Shout out to the IT crew, right? Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what? Let's give a big shout out, like you were saying before, to everybody. First of all, a big shout out to everybody watching tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. My guest that's on right now is Joseph Casolo, and we're talking about New York Ties, which is a mob series that is in the works. And there are a lot of people that are tuned in right now that are either like from the Coffee Talk and Real Talk crew and from the New York Ties crew. And, the beautiful thing is that we've kind of merged and made us one big happy family. so, you know, you know that I am, you know, I support you guys and I hope you support us. And, you know, we're just trying to make, you know, an empire. You know, so I thank, you know, a lot of the crew that is on from New York Ties. Thank you guys for joining us, and a big shout out. I don't think that Joey is able to see your comments, so he's not going to answer you. So like right now I'm just looking, and I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the comments because I'm trying to pay attention over here. So I do see one. Maddie Love said, I don't know Joseph personally. I've been following him since he's been making pizza. He seems like a great guy.
Yeah, we love Maddie. She's great too. She promotes everything. That's so wonderful. Everybody gets together. Thank you, Maddie.
Oh, and I see Asa, thank you so much. Asa likes my glasses. Thank you. And I see you guys complimenting you like my do tonight. Thank you. I wanted to be a little sassy this evening. I'm gangsta sassy tonight. Let me see what I'm just trying to see if I those days gone. Handshake don't mean shit, right? Jersey Jimmy, no doubt. I'm just seeing a couple of the comments, and thank you guys. I see so many of you tagging your friends. I really appreciate you guys sharing and bringing everybody in. Let me see.
And a big shout out to you, Karen Stacy, for doing all this. You're amazing. We love you too.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we got Mrs. Casolo in the building. My husband has a big passion for this movie. You think? You see, I wanted her on because she...
My wife, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let me bring her in here.
You know what? This woman deserves a medal. Get her on here.
Where are you? Where is she? I can't find her. Hold on.
She ran away, Joey. Oh, my God. Edna, where are you?
Hold on. I'm going to make this happen. Let me see. I hope this don't hang up. Hold on.
Oh, boy. Watch. Now he's going to disconnect me. Could you imagine?
Nope. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Wait. Where is she?
She ran away.
She's got to be in the front. Hold on.
She probably went to go pee.
Nope. Give me 1 second.
And she's going to be like, I was in the bathroom, Joey. Oh, no. She got the southern.
You see her on here?
She was. I just saw her comment.
I don't see her.
She ran away, Joey. She knew you were busy.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. It doesn't say where her whereabouts are on Facebook.
Oh, she's right here.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
come here. We're on. I'm not. They can't see us, so we had to go on the phone like with James. Here, I'm going to hand you over to Mrs. Casolo. Let her tell you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You just got to shut the volume on Facebook because we hear that right now. So if she's listening, you got to kill the volume.
Yeah, it's off. Go ahead.
Okay. Where is she? Where is she?
I was outside.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Make sure you speak nice and loud for me because your freaking husband couldn't get on the goddamn internet. So we're on the phone.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I told him to go get you to freaking figure it out, but that's a whole other story.
Right. That's another day.
That's another day. So talk to me. So first of all, hi, how are you? Welcome to Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us for a moment.
I'm fine, and thank you.
And now your name is Edna, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So Edna, tell me if you want to kill yourself because your husband's driving you nuts with this New York Times stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, so how long has this been in the works?
Oh my God, over a year or so.
Okay. And
I believe it's been over a year or so.
Okay. So
the first pilot that they did. So I would say about over a year or so.
Okay. And is it exciting? Is it frustrating? Is it nerve-wracking?
Well, all of the above, but, I know he has a passion for it. And so when him and Shorty gets together, which is James, oh my God, I need to just leave the room for a while. They get crazy.
Yeah, well, there's a lot at stake, so it's not easy. And then, two alpha men in one room could be a lot as well.
Oh my gosh, yes, it is. But they adore each other.
Yes, everybody's saying so. You know what? It is funny, right? She is a Southern belle. You got that right.
Definitely.
It's so funny though, because he got, Joey who's, making pizza and, doing a mob movie, and you're like a Georgia peach. So it's just so cute.
Absolutely. Imagine putting those two together.
Well, you know what? That's the beauty of life, is that we all got to have that missing link, right? So
that's right. Opposite attract.
How long are you guys together?
We've been together, married 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're still fresh.
Yeah, that's true. You're still like considered newlyweds. Like you guys might actually still like each other.
Yeah, a little bit on some days.
Oh, it's not right. Depends if he's going nuts or not, right?
Karen.
What?
My wife, I made her an Italian, half Italian. She always wants to shoot me because a lot of Southern women, all of them have guns around here down south.
That's true.
She can shoot me in the leg tonight. I'll go to the hospital. She'll call me up and say, babe, I'm bringing you raviolis. That's the way she is.
Well, then don't fuck with her.
No, I don't.
If I shoot him, I'm not going to bring him raviolis.
There you go. Well, you know what? Let him think that, Edna.
That's right. Whatever makes him happy.
Exactly. You keep thinking that, Joey, and wait until you get shot and you're sitting there and you're fucking hungry and you're eating hospital food.
Absolutely.
That's so funny.
I love the hair, though. I love purple. It's my color.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I want to be a little sassy tonight, change it up a little bit. Why not, right?
Girl, you got it going on.
Oh, why? I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And I really do appreciate you. I know you've been, although I haven't seen you too much recently, I guess you've been busy, but I know you usually tune into the show. So I appreciate that. It's always fun having new listeners.
Right. Yeah, I was at my mother's house, so I got in a little bit late. So I was trying to catch it actually driving down the road.
It's all good. And then you can obviously always catch the replay. So that's the beautiful thing about the internet. It's either a blessing or a curse that you can always go back.
Everybody do me a favor. Edna's mother is going for heart surgery tomorrow morning.
Oh.
So everybody say some prayers for her.
Big prayers. Prayers up, guys. Prayers up for Edna's mom. Sending much love, Edna. I'm sure you sound so calm. I would be such a nervous wreck. I'd be like, Joey, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm a nervous wreck.
Well, I tried to tell him, but he was cramming the phone in my face.
Oh, well, there you go. So there you go. So leave it to me to freaking point out the obvious on that one, right?
Right. And someone made a comment, would I be making an appearance on the series? No, I won't be. I'm not an actress.
There you go.
She's gonna make an appearance when we start the real series. Not the pilot series, but she will be there on some of the sets. I'll promise you that.
Edna, are you gonna shoot him tonight or are you gonna wait until tomorrow?
I already took the bullets out. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I think it's coming sooner than what I thought.
Get those raviolis up and boiling, babe.
Right. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to know your mom's name so that they can say a prayer for her.
Her name is Faye.
Faye?
Faye. Mm-hmm.
Faye. Thank you, Gina. So
thank you.
You're getting prayers up, lady. Yeah, what a crazy time right now, right? So prayers up.
It's really bad.
Crazy. White.
I appreciate all the prayers, definitely.
Well, you're getting them. They're calling you Mrs. Bell.
Mrs. Bell.
I like it.
That's okay. I get called that here too. So
listen, I always say I've been called a hell of a lot worse, so I'm okay with it.
Well, imagine that. My name is Edna, but I go by Charlie. Long story. my cousin started naming me Charlie many years ago. So when I met Joey, that's pretty much the name I used because I did not know him. So I was like, I'm not giving him my real name. So I gave him the name Charlie. Eventually, of course, I had to tell him my name was not Charlie.
That's funny. Well, that's what happens though. You know, people get like a nickname, or like, even I have people that I know for 100 years and then they change their name or they call them something different. Like all of my friends from like growing up, they all called me Kay. So anybody that I meet, you know, no one ever calls me that. Every once in a blue moon, someone will call me Kay, and I'll like jump back because that was what my, you know, my friends growing up used to call me.
Right.
So yeah, we all get different names, but I'm called a lot worse than that. So I'll take whatever I get.
Me too.
So, well, you are really sweet to come on when I'm sure you're like really stressed out and worried about mom. So it was very kind of you to not like shove the phone up Joey's ass and come on and say hello.
Hey,
Don't worry,
forget
there'll
about it.
be plenty of times that I can shove that phone up his ass.
There you go. Do me a favor. Make sure you post that on Facebook because Joey hates to miss a post.
Absolutely. You know him now.
The posting king. Yes, I know. So what with James with your Hello Kitty phone?
Oh my God, he never lets that down.
Nah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I have to get them two off the phone just so Joey would come and eat dinner. I'm like, you guys, hang up. You've been on the phone for 2 hours.
That's his new bitch, Edna.
Yeah, his new bitch. He gonna go live with his bitch.
You can send him raviolis. Well,
and if anybody's interested in this thing right now, to my knowledge, it was a little story, started out small, and it just blew up. We want to look for a high-end executive producer if anybody's interested. That's all I'm saying for now.
Okay, so we want to spread the word. We're looking for an executive producer.
A high-end executive producer.
A high-end executive producer. Excuse me.
We love you. We love you. I think I'm going to have a couple of drinks and go have sex now, like you said.
All right, just scream out my name 3 times and your wife could do it too. So, Edna, are you all right if he screams out my name?
Well, actually, we did that already.
Unbelievable.
Out Karen. I'm like, where's Karen?
And you didn't post that, Joey? Really? I love it. Well, do it again because, you know, maybe that's why I slept good that night. When was that? No, I'm only kidding. Listen, I'll take whatever I can get. So go have a couple of drinks, scream out my name. Listen, Joey, you got to like chill a little bit too, because you can't make yourself nuts. Use all, nobody's sleeping, nobody's this, nobody's out, no good. So you got to make sure. So Lisa just said, I'll keep an eye out for an executive producer. Awesome. Okay.
Yes. Just private message me. That's the easiest way to get in contact with me. I'll give you all my information from there.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else you want to say to everybody? Edna, anything you want to say, honey?
Just thank you. And thank you for the prayers. And I think the movie is going to be wonderful, or series, or whatever they call it now.
It's going to be a big success. And I want to say thank you to all my cast. Thank you, everybody, for being a huge part of this. And like I said before, it's not only about me. It's about everybody. This is our circle.
Sounds good. So we will keep everybody abreast, right? So I'm sure that I'm going to be in the loop knowing what's happening and yada, yada.
You're the gangster mama. You're going to be in this. Of course you're going to.
Well,
so we're waiting for the best. We're not posting you yet, but we will. Trust me.
Listen, it's all good. I am just saying that everybody is really anticipating this, so we can't leave everybody hanging. So
no,
and they know that they can get that information here, firsthand, because you know, I got the lock on New York ties. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
I got
I
the
need
lock.
some sassy glasses.
I'm all sassy tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm all sassy. I was in a sassy mood. What can I tell you? I got to let it out somehow.
That's right. I love the glasses too.
Thank you. Well, you guys can go and have sex and scream out my name, and I'm going to go kill myself. Have a great night. Send me ravioli.
I'm only going to call your name out if I can wear a pair of them glasses.
Listen, I don't need to know about your kinky fucking life there. Do what you got to do. You want to get the glasses. I got the discount code. Go to VogueMe.com and put in 15KS and you'll get a discount on the glasses too. So why not?
Hey, we might do a scene like that. Someone's going to be yelling out, Karen, Karen.
Hopefully not while I'm getting shot though.
No.
Oh, goodness.
You should have shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
Boom.
Oh, and then I can go, I'm sorry.
Well, like I said, we're all doing a wonderful job. Thank you, everybody. I love yous. And the next time I'll see you is on the other side of the camera.
You know what? It sounds good. We are all anxiously awaiting, Joey. Thank you so much for coming on today. With our technical difficulties, we still made it work. Edna, Thank you for coming on and saying hello to everybody.
You're welcome. And just to let you guys know that I'm the one behind the scenes that keeps these two guys straight.
Yeah, she really does.
Well, listen to me.
When James starts yelling and I start yelling at him, he starts yelling at me. When my wife starts yelling, we both shut up and she does the yelling and we just clam up.
Well, they always say behind every great man is a great woman, right? So we already know that. Edna, we know what your role is because, you know, let's face it, where would they be without us? So
That's right.
And so we thank you for that. So you know what? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I look forward to, you know, more, talk on New York Ties next week. I have Mr. GQ, Raphael, coming.
Raphael, he's the boss of the Malia family. God bless.
Yes. So, we're looking forward to that. And, you know, it's all good. So thank you guys so much. Much appreciated. We love you. And we can't wait for the series to come out. Keep up the good work. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Love you, Karen.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, all right. See, it hung up and I didn't even have to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry that I didn't see everybody's messages. But you know, on Tuesday nights when I have my guests, it's a little more difficult for me to read all of the comments. But I want to just say thank you to everybody that did tune in. Thank you guys all for the kind words. I see you guys saying really nice things. I'm glad everybody liked the new do and my sassy little look tonight. You know what? I try to make your life exciting by changing it up a little bit because not for nothing, but I'm on every fucking day, basically. So, you know, like who wants to look at the same thing every day? So, you know what? I like to change it up a little bit. So that's what you guys get, a little bit of something. I was in a sassy mood tonight. I feel kind of gangsta bitch kind of thing. I'm gangsta mama, but gangsta bitch comes in, you know, mine too. You know, so I like to have fun. And, you know, I always enjoy having interesting guests on. I know a lot of times people expect, you know, to hear certain things and yada, yada, but I think it's important to get to know the people behind the people, so to speak, you know, because everybody could come on and everybody could be selling you something, so to speak. And that's all good. And I understand that because, you know, this is what we're doing. We're promoting ourselves, but it's nice to kind of get to know the people themselves. And that's what I always try to do on Real Talk is, you know, get to know the person, not just the name, if you will. You know what I mean? So, you know, I know some people may find it like they don't quite get it, but that's where I go with that because sometimes when you have a little more background on somebody, you You'll view them differently, maybe in a good way and maybe in a bad way. But I'm all about the pink elephant in the room and letting people know, the truth, if you will, and keeping it real, because that's what it's all about, right? Wouldn't you agree? So I love you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. For those of you that have shared the video and have tagged your friends, I really, really appreciate you doing that. I always appreciate the support. I think I saw Tamara wrote something on here. Very true. How can I support the show? By doing what you're doing, by tuning in, by sharing it with your friends, by telling your friends about me. There's this crazy woman with a big mouth that wears these ridiculous glasses and crazy wigs. I listen to her. Why don't you listen too? So that's what I ask of you guys, is just your love and support, because that's what means everything. And I have to say again, thank you. Like, so many of you guys, when Edna came on and, she said her mom is having surgery, everybody offered prayers right away. And, to me, there are a lot of people that have hundreds of views and thousands of views and tens of thousands of views. Whether they're real or not is another story. But, I have real people, real people with substance that are here for me, not just for 5 minutes, but for the entire show. And I really do appreciate that. And, I just want to say I love you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in to Real Talk with Karen Stacy. Thank you to Joseph and all of the New York Times crew. We are one big happy family. So for those of you that are watching, please make sure that you jump on the New York Times group and hit that join button. And make sure, for those of you that are on the New York Times group, that you jump on the Real Talk Karen Stacy or Real Talk Coffee Talk and join that group. And make sure you jump on the Karen Stacy page, hit that like button, and hit that follow button so you turn on your alerts so that you guys are able to not miss a show. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow for Hump Day. Of course, Joey and Edna are going to be humping tonight and screaming out my name. And if for anybody else that's humping tonight, feel free to scream out my name. So yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I just like saying Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, which is Twitter. And don't forget the Real Talk page, the Real Talk Coffee Talk group, and the Karen Stacy page. Hit the fucking buttons. You know what I'm saying? All right, I love you. Mwah! See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.